Well, February is Heart Month. We learned earlier this week from the Heart and Stroke Foundation that 9 in 10 Canadians have a risk factor for heart disease or stroke. But there are steps we can take to lower our risk. We welcome Dr. Mom, Stephanie Liu. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's talk about lifting weights. Is it true that that helps your heart?
Yes, so lifting weights resistance training can help reduce our risk of cardiovascular disease. And how it does that is it helps improve our blood sugar, it helps reduce our cholesterol, and also helps improve our blood sugars. And some people might say, well, you know what, is it a lot of time that we have to do? And you know what, studies show that all you need to do is about 30 to 60 minutes per week, and you'll start seeing the benefits.
Okay.
And we also know that when you're lifting weights resistance training, it makes your heart stronger and actually pump better too.
What about saunas? Do they reduce the risk of heart problems?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. So saunas can actually be protective for your heart if you are already a healthy individual. So it's been shown if you use the sauna regularly, it can improve your blood pressure and also improve the health of your blood vessels. And the way they think this is when you're in the sauna, what happens is it's almost like you're doing a light exercise. So your heart rate increases, your blood vessels dilate, and your circulation also improves. But it's important to note not everyone is suitable for the sauna because there are some risks if you have some pre-existing medical conditions, such as if you've had a recent heart attack, if you have valve problems in your heart or unstable chest pain, you should not be going in the sauna. So I always say check in with your doctor before thinking about going in a sauna.
Okay. You know that saying, laughter is the best medicine. Is that true for heart health?
That is so true. So, I know I feel good when I'm laughing. And there's actually studies that say when we're laughing, it's really good for our blood vessels. And the reason is when we laugh, our stress hormone cortisol goes down and our body releases chemicals that help our blood vessels relax. Okay, and there was really an interesting study that looked at individuals when they're in a comedy show. So a 30-minute comedy show, what they found was that those individuals, their blood flow actually increased by up to 17% and their blood vessels dilated.
Okay.
Another interesting thing is they said, does the frequency of laughter matter for your overall health, well-being? And they actually found, yes, that totally does. So people that laugh regularly, at least once a week, had a lower risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke compared to those that rarely laughed. And that makes sense because, there's more and more data coming out that says that happiness is such an important predictor of longevity.
So surround yourself with hilarious people, essentially.
Yes, yes.
Does lack of sleep increase your risk of heart problems?
Okay, yes. So lack of sleep can increase our risk of heart attacks. And so there's some really interesting studies out there that have shown that if you're consistently sleeping less than 6 hours a night, your risk of heart attack increases by 20%. And it gets even worse. We know that if you're consistently sleeping less than 5 hours a night, your risk of heart attack increases by 56%, okay, compared to individuals that are sleeping the recommended 7 to 8 hours. The reason we think this is when you are not sleeping, your body is in a state of inflammation. And what that does is it damages the blood vessels. So, if you're struggling with sleep, please take it seriously. Check in with your healthcare provider so we can give you some strategies to improve your sleep.
Okay, so sleep well, laugh often, hit the sauna, and lift weights, I guess.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah,
totally.
This is perfect. Dr. Mom, we always appreciate you you being here and giving us all this great info. Have a great rest of your week.
Thank you.
You can find more at lifeofdrmom.com.